Hello guys, welcome back to Comic Book Cafe. Today we are reviewing Infinity Gauntlet Volume 2, Issue 3. This is of course a Secret Wars tie-in book, a Warzone tie-in book. For those who don't know, real quick refresher of the story. Basically, that this book is about this family who's in the war zone, that these bloodthirsty bugs have swarmed all over the battle world, and they're being hunted by them. And, they're all over the place. They're trying to survive against all these bugs. This family, and the mother disappeared a while ago. She's a Nova, and she comes back and saves them. And now all the family are Novas. At the end of the second issue, all the family were Novas. Thanatos is trying to get all the Infinity Gems, so you don't know which reality he's from. And there were two of them, because at the end of the last book you see the other one come out saying something in the one that we're following has had enough of him and it kills him. And so he killed another Thanatos, and then we know Star-Lord and Gamora have gotten Infinity Gem because they took her from the Nova base that got ravaged and destroyed. So that's where we sit with the gems, right? Nova's got two, Thanatos has one, and Star-Lord and Gamora have one. Anyway, we start off this issue with nothing to do, real quickly, none of these characters. We start off with a new character that's only introduced in one page, clearly going to play a bigger role as this goes on. Don't know which reality he's from, but he shows up, sees the dead Thanatos, and knows that the Thanos he's looking for is not dead, because he tells him he's not dead, and that's Drax the Destroyer. And Drax the Destroyer is going to find him, and that's all we know. And then we go, the interesting part of this book is we see Thanatos' thoughts throughout the book about how he feels about everything. So we start off this issue with Thanatos going back time and time again with the time gem. Excuse me. The time gem. And he continually fails. And so he's decided to take a different tactic with his family, that he's going to go in the past and befriend them instead of fighting them. So he goes in the past, meets them before the mother comes back, befriends them, saves them from the bugs, pretends like he seriously gets hurt when he really didn't. When they go away, he kills the bug. But anyway, he's manipulating them to think that he's there for them. And then the mom comes back, and she doesn't trust him. Something about him she doesn't trust. But they're all together. All the family becomes Nova Stars, just like they had before. No, you don't see that. They go to the Nova base, see it's ravaged and everything, and through looking there, they track somehow Star-Lord and Gamora, who have the Infinity Gem from there. They get to them, and Star-Lord trades them the Infinity Gem for 3 Nova Stars, so they can turn into Novas if they need to get past the, he's worried about the bugs. While going around, they find another, so they're all together, now we have Star-Lord, Gamora, the family, the mother's a Nova, the original Nova, and Thanatos all traveling together now. And they've located another gem, and inside a talking tree, which ends up being Groot. And he ends up joining them now, and Thanatos is just letting the family collect all the gems. And why he's doing this, you can see in his thoughts how he thinks they're weak because they're a family. How could the father bring children into this world? You get to see his thoughts, which are rather interesting. And he also plays mind games. The girl Edwin, who found the mind gem, he plays games about how, family is weak, and if you were by yourself and could survive, you'd be stronger. But, as long as you're with family, you'll be weak. He plays some mind games because all his goal was to get the whole Infinity Gauntlet and get it for himself. So anyway, the mother, who's Nova, has a dream about who has the last Infinity Gem, and he's a Marvel character you would know. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You just have to read it for it. He'll be the next thing, obviously, the next issue. And she uses her mind stone so they can get past, the bugs and stuff. And the gauntlet at this point at the end of the book has all but one of the gems. And, mother kind of says there's one more to go, and he's looking at it saying, yeah, collect the last one for me, and then I'm going to kill y'all. And he goes, and Groot was annoying him the most because he won't stop talking. He's like, I'm going to kill the tree first, and then I'm going to kill the rest of them. So Thanos' thoughts are just, get the Infinity Gauntlet, and I'm going to kill the whole family, and I'm going to kill all these other people with them, and it's going to be mine. So this book basically, as we introduce Drax the Destroyer into the story, you know, we see the family and all this stuff going on, heading towards the last gem. Now, we're now 3 issues done. The Gauntlet's still being put together. Clearly the outcome of this book is going to be this Nova woman in Thanos basically fighting for control of the Gauntlet. At least that seems where we're going. I wonder if anybody's actually going to ever get control of the Gauntlet. But while I like the family dynamic, which is the family's the main story, I do like that. This book is alright. It does not compare to the original crossover book. 2 different animals. Again, Marvel with Secret Wars has done every crossover imaginable, thrown them all together, doing different takes on them. And this one isn't a bad story, but when you think of Infinity Gauntlet, you think of certain things, and this book doesn't live up to that. That's all there is. Again, we all know Secret Wars is only going to last so long, and then at the end of this year, we're getting the relaunch of the Marvel Universe. The question that comes into play is, how are they going to end this to go back to the new universe, right? Is it going to be the Infinity Gauntlet that does it? Maybe it is. Maybe as this goes along, we'll get more and more people involved. Again, a lot more people joined in as we went along now, because we got Star-Lord and Gamora and Groot, and, you know, and obviously this Nova family. We'll have to see how it goes. Overall, not a bad book. Again, it continues the story. Nothing that'll blow you away. Again, it's a different kind of art style, but I like the art in this book. The writing's not bad. It's just something about it hasn't caught me yet. That's all it is. I like all the characters involved, just nothing has caught me yet. Anyway, what do you guys think about Infinity Gauntlet Volume 2, Issue 3? Are you liking it so far? Is it catching? Are you like, I've already started reading it, I'm going to stay with it to the end, but I'm not about it. Again, really wouldn't make a final thought about it till the last issue comes out. Again, sometimes these books start off really slow, and then the second half, they go really fast and get really good. A lot of this is set up. Maybe we'll finally start moving a lot faster as we get to the next issue, because the Gauntlet's almost together. Now that once the Gauntlet should be together by the end of next issue, where do we go from there? Anyway, love to hear your guys' opinions like always, and I will make another review soon. Later, guys.